We have our own paint shop and welders and small machine shop, and we can do pretty well all our stuff in-house. If they don't like it in one place, they can switch around to something else that they like, and then they learn more. The more things they can do, why the longer their season is to work here.
We work on everything from conveyor systems up in the quarry, the crushing equipment, the triaxles, dump trucks, hoppers. We have a pretty well hands-on in every piece of equipment that's either new or old that comes through.
Typical day, usually first thing in the morning, it's pretty busy. There's stuff that broke after we finished our hours here. So it's getting the work straightened out for the day.
Oh, there's a lot. Between trucks and all the trailers, I think we've probably got over 200 pieces of equipment that we look after. It's a great place for an apprentice to come along. We do everything in-house. There's a wealth of knowledge and information that they can learn here because they get to experience all that, whereas a lot of shops, they just they take a part out and just put an exchange part back in. They don't try and rebuild it, whereas we do all of that.
It's been a great experience for me and my family, and he's met pretty well every need that I needed as an employee and as a father and a husband.
We try and utilize local vendors as much as possible in town. So us giving them business in turn keeps them employed and keeps employees there. So yeah, a lot of our vendors are all in the Old Town area.
Aggregate industry supplies a whole lot of employment for the people in the immediate area here, and a lot of long-term jobs too. If the aggregate source is close to where the need is, more roads are done cheaper. Everybody likes that.
Every day is different. That's the biggest thing about this job here. It's not like you're sitting on an assembly line. When something happens, you got to figure it out if there's a better way of fixing it or just continue.
Everybody's going to need aggregates, aren't they? There's always roads being built and houses being built, so and unfortunately, I mean, when you get into the engineering side or whatever, the trade seems to be dying because the youngsters don't seem to want to get into that anymore, but I think they need to. I think things need to change that way for sure.